Alright, what is up, everybody? It is a fresh start to the week, Sunday morning. I'll be honest, I just wanted to stay in bed this morning. I stayed up way too freaking late last night, but I already kind of made this commitment yesterday of going for a PR on squat, not for, amount of weight, but for reps with 500. I say all the time is chasing PRs is not really the best way to train, in my opinion, unless you are a powerlifter. Then obviously that's kind of, that just comes with the territory. But like, there's many other ways you can get better other than just chasing PRs. But with how last Sunday's squat session went, again, I got 500 for 7, and 2 of those 7 reps were altered and slowed down because the weight hit the side of the rack here. So I definitely think I have 8 in me. It just depends on how I feel today. You guys know each day is kind of unique for itself. Just because last Sunday I felt strong enough to do 8 doesn't necessarily mean that's how it's going to go this Sunday, today. So, it's something I'm going to go for today. Obviously, whether I get it or not, I have no fucking idea, but I'm going to go for it. So I really want to make sure I warm up good here. And before I even get into that first set, like, I'm not going to rush it at all. I want to make sure I am good. At least I'm feeling as good as I can for today. So I'll keep warming up. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with any more of my thoughts. I'm just going to keep warming up, work up to that weight, and we're going to go for it. So, all right, let's keep going up. It's so weird because sometimes the lighter weight like this on squats, and even sometimes other lifts, can feel more difficult than when I get to my actual working sets. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. The weight's not super heavy, but it's also not super light. It's like in the middle. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm not warmed up enough. That's probably a big factor. But that didn't feel great. I'll be honest. But then again, like, when I think about it, most of the time that's kind of how my squat sessions start. So just because this doesn't feel the best, it don't mean nothing. So let's just throw 405 on, and that'll really kind of give me a better answer as to how I'm feeling. All right, I did feel a little something in my back there. Fuck. It wasn't so bad that I feel like I can't try 455, but that may alter things today. Well, I'll have to wait and see. Let me just throw 455 on there, and I'll have to judge off that one. I don't know. I did feel a little something. Fuck, that sucks. Some days just don't feel as good as others. I will say that felt better. My back didn't hurt, which is good. I mean, I did stretch in between, but I just felt not in control. You know what I mean? I felt a lot of instability. I was kind of shaking, wobbling. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my back feels actually a lot better. I won't say a lot, but it does feel better. Um, hmm. Decisions. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna get my hopes up though, but I will try it. So, worst case scenario. Well, hopefully this is the worst case scenario. I don't get it. We'll try it again. I don't know about next week, but the next time I feel like I can get it. So, yeah, we'll go for it today. Mm. Well, it's easy to say this in hindsight, but I could kind of feel 8 reps was not going to happen today. One of those things where I didn't want to say it because you never know. I've had plenty of days where I wasn't feeling the best and I still kind of outperformed. So, but yeah, today was not a day like that. Didn't feel the best. Again, though, like the very first rep of that, I immediately knew. I was like, oh man, not a good day. But I still got 6 on a pretty rough day. So, in a way, that's kind of a win, honestly. Because like I remember when 5 or 6 reps, you know, 5 or 6 months ago, or maybe a little longer, maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, was a good day with 500, and now 6 reps is a bad day. So you can kind of forget how far you've come. Like I said, if you're always chasing PRs, so that's why it's important to kind of remember in retrospect, how far you've come, and just remember that it takes time. Not every day is going to be a jumping up and down, kind of screaming and hollering, excited day because you hit a PR. You're just not going to do that every day. So it is what it is. I hate to say this, but I think that might be the only set I do at 500. I can just, you know what I mean? I can just feel my body's a little taxed at this point. So what I might try to do is drop some weight. And normally when I drop weight on this, I don't put my knee wraps back on. But I might do that today because I remember last week when I tried to drop weight, my knee was bothering me. So if I had hit this PR, I wouldn't even have worried about it. But since I didn't, I want to try to get at least a couple of lighter sets in. So if I had to put my knee sleeves on just to get them, I'll do it. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it's good fuel. Keeps me going, Like I said, if you hit a PR every day or every week, it would start to get, I'm not gonna say boring because that's very cool, but it almost get too easy. You know what I mean? I like the challenge of trying to alter maybe alter my weight loads, alter my rep ranges, alter how many sets I do. I like the challenge of trying to figure all that out so that way I can keep eating better. So yeah, let's drop some weight. That was one set. We'll go from there. All right, this might be a mistake, but fuck it, I'm doing 500 again. Only getting 6 reps. It's kind of eating at me, so. Damn, that's just. I don't know, man. I got 6 again. I think the depth could have been just a little deeper on some of those. But whatever I felt in my back during warm ups, again, it wasn't like debilitating, but it was enough to kind of affect my confidence. You know what I mean? I could feel it in my back just slightly. So I was going down a little cautiously, kind of a little slower. And I think some of those I didn't quite hit good depth. I mean, it wasn't terrible. The depth was not bad, but I could have went a little deeper on some. But I mean, whenever you're feeling a little slight tweak in your back, that's kind of they can fuck with you, you know. But considering I did 6 again, I I'm happy with it. Again, on a not so good day, 2 sets of 6, not bad. I kind of went against my plan, obviously. I don't know. It was just I did that first set, and I was kind of sitting, resting a little bit in between, rolling up my knee sleeves, and I started thinking. I was like, you know, other than my back, that didn't really feel terrible, and I was actually I was kind of feeling a little better in between the first set and this one. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it again. If I get 2 sets of 6 again on a not my best day, I'll be very happy, and I got it. So, I mean, didn't hit a PR, but like I said, 2 sets of 6 with 500 on a bad day or not my best day. I wouldn't say it was bad. It was kind of in the middle. I'll take it, man. So that's probably all I do here. We'll just move on and do some machine work now. Ah. Well, that fucking sucks. Whatever I did to my back while warming up, for some reason, and this is weird because you would think squatting 500 pounds for reps, you'd feel it more. But I mean, I did feel it doing that, but for some reason, doing this movement, I feel it way more. It's hard to even get good reps here. You know, I'm trying to do the best I can, but like I said, for whatever reason, I feel it more. It's right here on my left side. I'm already 2 sets in. I'll probably just try to do one more and maybe throw a drop set in after that, because the original plan was to do 4 sets. I don't think I'm gonna push that. I don't think I'm gonna push it that far today. I think I'll just do 3, wait 20, 30 seconds, do a drop set, and then move on to leg extensions. I don't want to push my luck, you know. I should be grateful enough that I made it through my heavy squat session while feeling this, and nothing worse happened, you know. So I don't want to push my luck too far. So I'll just do one more in a drop set, and then move on to leg extensions. Shit. Oh, okay. I was gonna say before I got into that drop set that those first 3, straight sets weren't the best. The first one was okay. Second and third one, I definitely wasn't performing up to my levels because of this tweak. So I was about to say, man, these 3 sets haven't been very good. Hopefully the drop set makes up for it. But obviously I didn't say that. I just waited and then went straight into the drop set. And it's safe to say, now that I've done it, the drop set made up for those 3 sets not being the best. With lighter weight, I could really focus on just squeezing my hamstrings as hard as I could, which is the whole point anyways. But you guys know me, I like to push the weights a little bit. I go somewhat heavy. So, but yeah, that drop set definitely covered a lot of ground. Like, my hamstrings are feeling it pretty good. So I feel good about it. Let's just stop while we're ahead on this and get to the leg extensions. All right, final set here with the drop set. You know, despite the fact that my back, again, it's not terrible, but it is bothering me. I don't know exactly what happened during warm-ups. I'll have to go back and watch when I'm editing. But despite that, I'm actually having a pretty decent leg day, other than the leg curls. And even then, I did that drop set, and that drop set really, like I said, it covered a lot of ground. Um, for the first, not even the first set was pretty good too. It was really the second and third set not being the best. But even then, like when I stood up after doing that, my hamstrings were on fire. So maybe they're a little better than I thought. I was just so too focused on my back, hurting me a little bit. But yeah, like I said, despite that, I'm having a pretty good leg day. Like my quads are on fire at the moment too. Of course, I sped up the rest period. You guys probably seen that on the first set. I did 30-ish, I believe. On the second one, I only did like 17 or 18. It literally took over 10 reps off because I sped. I only rested like maybe a minute, maybe. This one's gonna be a little longer because I've started talking. That's a no surprise. Um, but yeah, man, like I can't, like all in all, I can't really complain because with my back bothering me a little, it's still turning out to be a pretty good leg day. I might even consider doing some lightweight. Let me emphasize lightweight, maybe only 135 weighted lunges. Really try to hit my hamstrings and glutes good because my quads are. This leg extension, even though it's pretty light, like 30 reps is, it's obviously light when you can do 30 reps. Um, it still like just destroys my quads, so I can't really complain about that too much either. So considering like I'll do this set and a drop set, my quads would probably be done, like absolutely done. 3-4 sets like that on this, they're done. Um, so yeah, like when I get done in here, it's considering my quads would be pretty good, good stimulus and all that. On the weighted lunges, I'll really try to target my hamstrings and glutes, like I said, because yeah, that leg curl machine, obviously it hits my hamstrings pretty good. It's not bad, um, but it could be better. Like if I compared it to this, how this hits my quads, that is not the same. Not as good. So we'll see though. Let me just do this set and drop set, and I will consider doing a set of weighted lunges. Oh, I gotta stand up a second. Whew. Okay. Okay. Mm. All right. That was freaking good. I really have no complaints with leg extensions today. None. All right. I think I will do one set of weighted lunges. I might even do two. I don't know. Let me just get back there and I'll try one. And like always, go from there. Okay. I'm gonna settle for just one. One set of those is good. Let's pose in a minute. Okay. I did want to do 2 sets of weighted lunges, but after that first one, honestly, it worked so good. I felt like I didn't need 2 sets, even though I wanted to. But yeah, I mean, again, other than my back, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of stiff right now. So when I get home after I run a few errands, I'm really gonna stretch it out and try to do what I can. So when I wake up tomorrow, hopefully it's not bad. Won't know until I wake up tomorrow though. But yeah, other than that, pretty good leg workout. 2 sets of 6 with 500 on a not so good day. Like I said, kind of a middle day, like in the middle between great and horrible. So I mean, like I said, that used to be my good days. A set of 6, like 6 or 7 months ago. So on a average day, getting 2 sets of 6, not just one but 2, I'll take it, man. So yeah, this is why I always say it's important not to just chase PRs, because if that's all you're worried about, you're going to be disappointed more times than not, in my opinion and in my experience. But yeah, let's just get into this posing. If I can, my back's so stiff, it's going to be tough. yeah, that's kind of, it sucks, but that's all I got, man. My back is just, it's not terrible, but when I'm flexing like that, a little uncomfortable, and we got enough posing in. I don't want to push, like I said earlier, I don't want to push my luck too far. So that's it, man. Like in hindsight, looking back, when I tweaked my back on the warm-ups and I decided to push through with the 500 sets, this could have ended a lot worse. So I need to be grateful that it didn't end worse, because it could have. And it was something that I knew, but like, this is one of those things where I say, for all you beginners, kind of do what I say, not what I do. I've been doing this for almost 14 years. So I could kind of feel, yeah, something was a little off, but I felt like it wasn't so bad that I couldn't at least try, you know? And I mean, lo and behold, I got through 2 sets. So yeah, I mean, it ended up working out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather my back not hurt, but considering all of that, it ended up being a pretty good day. So I'm gonna call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow to hit some chest. Can't wait for that. So yeah, you guys have a good Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.